Family, it's your favorite queer radio personality, Anna Deshawn, with our queer news for today. Now, I want to make you a promise. We will continue to bring you the latest in queer news, culture, and politics. So if you're digging our intersectional take on the weekly, consider joining the Q Crew. The Q Crew is our monthly membership program we started to help grow this podcast. You get weekly emails from me and exclusive interviews with LGBTQ influencers from across the country. With your support, we can bring you more stories celebrating our lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer, and comrade communities. This month, our exclusive interview for the Q Crew is with Angie Harvey. Angie is a dear friend of mine and a woman on a mission to help tell our stories. Her documentary, Black Rainbow Love, was her introduction to film, and it's already won 13 awards and is making its international debut. If you want to watch this said exclusive interview, you have to join the Q Crew. As always, the link is in the show notes. Family, Queer News is now a weekly podcast. My goal is to build the team up so we can properly execute a daily pod. But until then, a new episode will drop every Monday at 7 a.m. Chicago time. So if you enjoy what you hear, please leave us a review. It would be the best holiday gift. And thank you for being on the Queer News journey with us. Now for the news. Brittany Griner has been wrongfully detained for 284 days. We quite literally have no idea where she is right now. Does anyone else find that just unbelievable, unfathomable? Like, what is happening right now? I also want to take a moment and remember those who lost their lives at Club Q. Far too often, the news cycles just move on. You know, a saying goes, what bleeds is what leads. And so if someone is bleeding the next day, the news cycles will move on. But that's why we're here. That's why queer news is so important, because we don't have to move on. I haven't moved on. I think about them every day. And sometimes it's easier for us to move on, right? Than to look our biggest fears in the face. I believe one of our biggest fears is that we live in a country where this type of hate really, truly exists. And just the idea that it happened again could mean that it could happen again, and maybe next time it'll be you, or maybe next time it'll be me, or maybe next time it'll be someone that we love. That alone scares the hell out of us. But today we will continue to remember Daniel, Ashley, Kelly, Derek, and Raymond. Today we continue to remember those who survived, and today we remember their families, because we will never forget them. Never. Now, in a moment of transparency, it's been a full week, y'all. And it's been a full week for great reasons. Do you remember when you voted for the Cube to make it to the top 12 of the TechRise pitch competition? I did a couple videos, all the things. Well, family, amazing news. We made it. We made it to the top 6. We did it. And I have an opportunity to pitch the Cube for $100,000 this Thursday, December the 1st. We made it, y'all. We made it to the big stage. So every moment this past week has been me refining, rebuilding, practicing, revising, rebuilding, practicing. Did I tell y'all I've been practicing? That has been my week. So on top of cooking Thanksgiving dinner, because we host Thanksgiving dinner at my house. So it's been a full week, and this is an exciting time. I just can't believe it. I've been on such a journey with TechRise, and now there's this moment. It's a big week, and it's an opportunity for me to share the story of the Cube and why I believe it's so important. And let me digress. If you don't know what the Cube is, it is a curated destination for you to discover the best BIPOC and queer trans people of color podcasts in one spot. The Cube is E3 Radio's evolution into the podcasting space, where we're creating our own Cube original content at the intersections of race and sexuality, all of which I think y'all are going to love. Okay? Y'all are going to love it. You will hear more about the Cube as we gear up to drop our first Cube original in February of 2023. And I'm excited to begin telling that story more. I've been working my butt off on this startup, and I believe we've got something really special and something I think all of you all are going to really, really enjoy. And so we've got this opportunity this Thursday, December 1st, to pitch. And the in-person event is already sold out, But I've included a link in the show notes where you can sign up so that you can watch the stream on YouTube. It's going to be beautiful. There's 6 of us competing on the big stage, all Black and brown tech founders, and they are all building really dope things. So check the link, sign up to watch it on YouTube. I'd love your virtual support. I want all the good energy, all right? It's going to be an amazing week. And so I'm not going to leave you without any queer news stories. We got one story for you, which I think is pretty dope, which is that Billy Porter is getting his star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. He is so incredibly deserving of this honor, and I cannot wait to see what he wears, child, on that red carpet, okay? Because we also know December 1st is World AIDS Day. And we also know that he is one of a handful of public figures who live out and who are public about their status. And as someone who's been learning so much about HIV/AIDS and how it continues to impact the Black community, his openness and transparency means a whole hell of a lot to destigmatize HIV/AIDS. So congratulations, Billy Porter, on your star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. If you want to watch it, family, it will air live on walkoffame.com at 11:30 a.m. Pacific time. Okay? Yes, indeed. And we always close with a word, and the word today is actually inspired by Billy Porter. He's been in this game for decades on decades and just recently began to get the respect he deserves. And so the word today and the word of encouragement is do not give up. Don't you dare give up. You are so close to that moment, so close to your breakthrough. Don't you do it, okay? The best is yet to come. Till next week, family. Peace. If you enjoyed what you hear, rate and review us inside your favorite podcasting app. This podcast is a production of E3 Radio, your #1 queer radio station playing queer music and reporting on queer news in high rotation.